Yeah, Offensive Talk Radio again, right in the center of Marine Park, Brooklyn. This is Mafia Life Chris.
Lord of EBT, Mike Was.
Captain Hate.
PD Flow, I got AIDS, Guaz got EBT.
And I'll buy you some AZT.
We're going straight to the Facebook page today because I'm trying to get a little interactive with. I want people to realize that, like, if you come to the Facebook page and you got some shit, we're gonna talk about it.
Get these
you know what I mean?
scumbags involved.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
We encourage crowd participation.
We're listening
Even
to you,
though you're
jerk-offs.
slime
We're
bags,
not-
scumbags.
And we're not sure if we're gonna take phone calls. We might. We'd like to, but we're trying to do something a little different here. You know what I mean? We're trying to make the Facebook page kind of like our thing that we feedback off of. So that's how you let us know, how we're doing, and that's how you let us know, go fuck your mother,
Right.
and whatever the fuck you got to
If
say.
you hate anybody, like rugby specifically, like you just let us know.
There's some simple topics right now.
Waz looks like he has Ebola.
That's right. There's a lot of people. I get that a lot.
Ebola AIDS.
You know what I'm saying?
With an IDS at the end.
Oh, I took my AZT this morning. I'm feeling pretty good right now.
I got two. Well, you don't,
You don't
look
look good. We both said it at the same time.
look like shit.
Green weed. Green money.
When was the last time you seen the sun?
Ouch.
I work 10 hours a day.
Shut
All right,
up.
here we go. Let's not get serious.
No,
one
now.
cares.
And you swim in shit.
The first topic that's been getting the most heat is pretty much the role of the male and the role of the female in the relationship. Like, there's always a fucking argument between, like, oh, no, I'm not throwing out the garbage. That's a man's job. And, you can pile garbage up to no end. If you don't fucking take the garbage out, it's dropping on the floor until your fucking wife walks past it or your girlfriend walks past it 50 times. She's fucking waiting. And you're not doing a fucking dish, no matter how piled up the fucking dishes are, but maybe not. So the topic about it is, what's the man's job and what's the fucking woman's job? Before we start, I just want to get off the person that kind of like started it off was Jessica Horton.
Wharton, but fuck, man.
Has it-
Horton.
My name is Wharton, but
Horton.
goddamn. I was just about to drop the bomb and now you
Cowboys.
I
fucking
said-
make it look like I'm going to be responding to her.
All right, so it
But whatever. You know what? Anyway, I want that pussy fucking whipped bitch Guaz to go first anyway because he's pussy whipped and I whips pussy.
Well, let me tell you what she said. At least she said, the man, fix what's broke. If you can't find someone who can. Everything with the car, because as soon as a woman walks into a mechanic shop, they see the word sucker on her forehead. And putting up the Christmas lights outside, and take the garbage out. She didn't say anything about, the women, laundry, dishes, and cleaning. Whatever. We start off with that. What do you
Christmas
think?
is once a year. What's the big deal?
What about all the holidays?
That's a family effort, Christmas.
But what about
That's
all the
bullshit. That's in the garbage, that one. Throw it in the garbage, Jessica. That's in the garbage. Christmas is once a year.
So everybody's supposed to be putting the lights out. What is
The man generally, we're not all fucking Clark Griswold here. You know what I'm
You
saying?
need 9 fucking hands to put up lights, you fucking idiot.
No, asshole.
So what's the man's job then? Just give
man's
me like
job-
top 5,
Send your wife, your 2-year-old on a ladder. Fuck you do.
Bottom line, my house, it's all about the dishes. It's a problem. It's a serious problem, and
You're always doing dishes.
No, I'm not always doing dishes. You always
I
catch
called you
me
the other
twice
day,
a
you
month
were
on the
fucking
phone when I'm
doing
doing dishes. Be honest with you.
The only time he catches him is the 2 times he calls him a month and he's doing dishes those 2 times.
He just happens to be doing dishes.
The only 2 times he calls him is just to
Faggot.
bite fucking.
I don't do the dishes that good.
Pussy.
I don't do the dishes.
You don't do dishes.
All right, I'm married.
All right, the man's job. Come on, top off the 3 things man's job. What do you think?
Three things man's job.
In your household, in your opinion.
Taking care of the car, always.
All right.
Taking care of the car because...
Make sure it's running.
Well, you have a new car, you don't have to worry about that. But there's a lot of other things that go on with that. Obviously, I just said the dishes. And she feels like I got to pitch in on everything. So, honestly, I'm in a different
I
position
need one
than all
more.
of you.
Dishes, car, and what else?
Taking initiative in other areas.
All right.
Did you
You
just
know?
say taking it in the ass?
No. That's rugby. Oh, rugby. That's you. Come over here and talk about that.
All right, so you can only think of 2 things that are the man's job.
No, I mean, there's a lot
Off
of
the
things.
cuff.
I'm in a different position than all you. You guys think it's so cut and dry to say it's a man's job, it's a woman's job.
So what's the woman's job?
the woman's job? There's a lot of things, it's always a team effort.
All right, so
That's
you
the way
think-
I look at
Oh,
it.
it sounds like you do fucking
I
everything.
disagree with
bitch,
this fucking
motherfucker.
forum right here.
So there's no woman's job and man's job. It's
He's
50,
scared to
50.
talk
It's all
about it.
Guaz's
His wife's
job
gonna
in his
kill him.
relationship.
Well, the nurturing of the children usually is a woman most of the time.
All right.
I'm not saying it's not my job.
kid
to
wakes
nurture
up
my
in
Boss, who
children.
the fuck would want to see your head?
The kid wakes
next
up
to
in
I'm a
them?
fucking
Fucking
glorious
nightmare.
sight.
The kid wakes up in the middle of the night throwing up, and you're both sleeping. She's the one getting up and
90% of the time because I'm up at 4:30 in the morning, but she thinks even though I get up at 4:30
And when
in
he
the morning,
says 90%
there's
of the
gotta
time,
be
he
times.
means 25% of the time.
Okay, you're full of shit, everybody. I'm the
All right.
lazy one.
So you're a sharing type of guy in general, and it's like you're compromising the man's job and the woman's job, kind of like.
I'm not painting myself pretty. I'm just saying that where I
No, we're talking about beliefs here. You
My-
think it should be
my
50-50?
belief is, it
He's a
should be
new
a
world
team
man.
effort.
He's a new world man.
It should be a team effort. The bottom line is though, sometimes they pick and choose what is your job, what is their job, and they flip the script on you the next day.
And then sometimes he gives it to her in the ass, and sometimes she gives it to him in the
Yeah,
ass.
sometimes
That's how it
he
goes
prefers it in the
I
ass.
see how
you
it
know?
is.
It's
All right,
you flip
so-
the script, you flip the dildo,
Captain
it's all
Hate.
good, the hard side,
Yes.
the sharp side.
Seriously, man's job, woman's job.
All right, man's job.
Is there? Does it exist?
Well,
do you give yourself a man
Listen.
job?
I do.
Okay,
I do. I like to
You do every-
manscape, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, like
He's an honest man.
you know, anything needs to be fixed around the house. You know, unless she's good like that, but most of them aren't. You know, plumbing, whatever, etc. You know, and just
Yeah,
fucking,
she's good at cleaning the pipes.
Yeah,
I'll tell
good
you
at
that.
Yeah.
She's good at cleaning the
Oh.
pipes. That's one thing. but, you know,
Ruda.
But you know,
That's the name.
You're asking Guaz about this. You know, he goes home. His wife's gonna beat the shit out of him.
Oh, it's
Just to
over.
having this
Oh,
conversation.
yeah,
The fact that I brought the
She
thing
wanted to
in-
know how she could live stream it. She wanted to listen to
I
it with her
wish-
father in the living
I hope
room.
Guaz's wife gets on the Facebook page and just starts blasting him.
It's over.
Great.
What's your curfew?
My curfew? They let you out, bro?
4 minutes from now.
All right, so you're the but I don't mean to cut you off, but Captain Hate, you're pretty much the typical old-fashioned,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I don't really like to cook.
All right, what about
yeah, clean?
what about dishes?
You know, dishes. Nah, I got a dishwasher, not like this fucking clown.
Laundry?
You're an
Yeah, I don't
asshole.
do
You wash
laundry.
two fucking
No, you don't
dishes,
do laundry.
jerk
You're not
off.
doing the dishes.
2 dishes you wash.
But you know, even though you have a dishwasher, straight out, are you putting the dishes in the dishwasher, or is she doing that too? Because that's doing the dishes. When
No,
you have
she
it.
clubs him like a baby seal and says, "Go do the dishes, jerk off." Right?
No.
Okay.
You're not doing that stuff.
No.
And okay, so a woman's job. Give me two or three of them. You know.
Laundry
Suck that cock.
and that.
So Jessica's pretty much right
Yeah.
because I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah.
All right, so
She's smart.
again, separating yourself from the relationship you have with Jessica, only because I used the post that she did on the Facebook page, but just trying to separate in general, outside the box, man's job's woman's job.
Outside the
What
box.
is it?
I don't fix anything. I don't fucking take care of nobody's fucking car. I barely cook. I don't do nothing. I mean, whatever. She does my laundry. Like, you know, there's dishes in the sink. Maybe I'll do, maybe I won't. I posted a picture while doing fucking dishes at 1 in the morning. I mean, I don't know, whatever. I mean, I just, whatever. Things are a little different for me.
I hear you.
I'm just an old school barbarian caveman. I'm fucking, you know.
Speaking of
in the words of
barbarian
Beanie
caveman,
Siegel, I don't do much.
Speaking of barbarian
That's
caveman.
the story. I don't know.
She's
That's
all right
the end
then.
of it.
She's all right with
I
it,
don't
though.
do much. That's the only thing I can say is I don't do much.
So bringing the whole sexual thing, not you, but just in general, bringing the whole sexual thing into it, is it part of a woman's job to gratify the man?
No, I don't. That I don't
No.
fucking agree with.
No?
That I don't agree with. No.
So every time
No.
you want sex, you shouldn't have to get it?
Something's
Hold
falling
on,
into
hold on.
place.
If some broad is just some fucking ski fools who sits around all day, don't do nothing, and that's what she's there for, that's a different story.
Right. No, but
But
I mean a
nah,
committed
yeah.
relationship. When you want sex, you shouldn't get it all the time?
Yeah, what do you mean forcing people? I mean,
Not
you know.
forcing, but it should be...
You're supposed to try to satisfy
No,
each other as
what
much as
No,
possible.
but you talk about.
You shouldn't be getting-
specifically said tired. People are tired.
Well,
That's-
you know, I don't want to get real intricate on you, but the Bible says you're supposed to give it up every time your partner asks for it, so they don't stray.
No rejection, right?
Exactly. And that's
So that's an
actually
excuse
God's
to stray
command.
if they don't?
It's God's command to fuck her right in the pussy.
Oh shit!
What about the asshole? Those
So
are
that's funny you say
can
that.
you can tickle it.
The second topic on the page
Rugby,
is
you eat asshole, right?
No.
Oh, you're an asshole.
no. The second page is kind of correlated with this because it's talking about blowjobs during sex. It's like when you fucking your girlfriend, significant because we know you're gay, significant other.
Yes.
Does the blowjob gotta be first?
I don't know.
Yes.
Gauze told me
Of
he
course.
loves
Yes.
Of course.
I mean, would it go as far as like you're not banging if she don't blow first?
I don't know about that 100% because sometimes
It helps.
Yo, hold on. I'll just say one thing.
Most of the time,
there's
I go
times I'm
first.
just so there's like I'm a chubby fucking alcohol drinking pot smoking motherfucker. So there's times when I'm exhausted. I just want to go to sleep. But then also I wake up in the middle of the night with a raging heart on. So it's like I don't need anything. I need nothing.
I understand.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's like yeah, a lot of times 100%, but like there's times
No.
I could hang wet laundry off it. So
Everyone does the towel.
Is it a mood?
Everyone does the towel.
Is it a mood killer though? Because the page said with the question, because someone wrote in, and the girl wrote in. I'm not going to mention their name, and they said that girls really don't like to give head. Even the ones that do it and act like they're liking it, they don't like it.
I know girls who love sucking cock.
There are some girls that glorify. With
I'll
a cock
say it
in their
again. They
hand.
will suck the cartilage out of your knee. You'll be like Stephen Hawkins in a fucking. He's sitting in your rocking chair like Stephen Hawkins.
Suck the
Does anyone
train.
else hear Guaz breathing into his microphone like a fucking
I don't
ox?
hear nothing.
I tell you though, but it's kind of I wonder how many people are going to be so offended. All the feminists of the world are
forget
completely
about it.
offended. You know,
Fuck you.
The den of hate is going to get firebombed.
The moral of the story is, because we're running out of time, is that women should stay in the kitchen and clean and blow their boyfriends when they're fucking.
Yes.
Yes, you hit the nail on the head.
And tickle
And
my
we'll rug
asshole
me
a
that
little bit too.
And
Guaz is in so much trouble when he goes
Like
home.
Guaz.
Listen,
Rug
my
me.
wife approves. I'm
me,
out of the house.
me and Guaz are both sleeping on the couch tonight.
Good night.
Offensive Talk Radio.